So how's it going, everybody? We are here at the Mana Fortress on Secret of Mana after receiving the 9th Sword Orb. And we are now going to challenge the fortress. I've never done it with the Mana Sword before, so this might be a little easier than I'm used to, I don't know. But then again, I'm not exactly at a really high level either, so whatever. Feels weird to be doing 200 damage to Captain Ducks, I gotta tell you. Usually those guys, you barely break 100. Fiend Heads over here, just for your information, are the monsters that drop Axis Orbs. So if you stand around and kill this one for long enough, eventually you'll get an Axis Orb. Now it takes time, I mean it takes a lot of time, and if you actually go through and get all the orbs, you know, as much time and as many enemies as you have to kill to get lucky enough for one to show up, you'll probably end up gaining a lot of levels in the process. Metal Crabs here will drop the boomerang, or not the boomerang, but the Bow's Orb. So, if you're looking for that, you'll get it from these guys. Do a barrel roll! Yeah. Otherwise, they also drop Vest Guard, which is how I found my first Vest Guard, since I didn't know about Nico's little shop outside of the Lost Continent, a building there. Anyway, this is fun. I can't believe I'm doing this much damage, man. It's just unbelievable. It's like, you know, makes me want to, like, charge up my weapon, because with the multiplier, that's just obscene, the amount of damage you can do with that. These, blue guys coming out of the ground, they're called tsunamis. They will drop, the Spear's Orb, I believe, yes. Spear's Orb. And since they multiply, it's fairly easy to get the Spear's Orb, since you don't have to go in and out of a room to respawn them. Wait a second. Okay, I guess not. I wonder if his graphics are a little glitchy here. Wait a second. Should get my controls right here. Oh, dude. Keep thinking that I'm playing Earthbound. Anyway. So you can stick around and fight these over and over again if you want, or you can just progress in the fortress. What I'm probably going to do is just... I'm not going to stick around here and wait for them to show up. I mean, if they do, that's great, and we got extremely lucky, that's awesome. But, holy mackerel, that wasn't good. You want to keep an eye on your HP out here, because things could go to hell in a handbasket pretty quickly. And we get our little Cure Water special effect again. Very nice, very nice. One nice thing about staying at a lower level is when you cast that spell, you're guaranteed to get all your life back, so... Even though technically, I guess, there's no argument that can substantiate why the game would be easier if you were at a low level. Man, oh man, they're just kicking Michelle's ass here. Boy, is she just perpetually poisoned? I tell you, she's been poisoned for like 30 seconds now. I believe these master... Oh my god! What is going on here? You guys, this is not funny. Is it because I'm controlling her or something? Well, let me control myself again here. That is unbelievable. I've never seen him do that before. Yeah, see how you like it. Jeez, you guys. Bunch of meanies or something. Did I not equip some armor on her or something? Because that's crazy. I've never seen her take that kind of damage before. Let me just make sure, because I am not believing what I just saw there. Yeah, sure enough, she doesn't have a needle helm equipped. Why doesn't she have her armor equipped? Oh, did we pick up something here? We picked up a vampire cape. I believe that actually Sprite can equip that, so... And I'm not entirely sure what it does, but... Well, you know, I can check that off screen or something, check out his stats with and without it, see if that, like, increases his intelligence or something. I'm not sure if those were Master Ninjas we were fighting a second ago. Okay, here's the Wolf Lord. This guy will drop the Gloves Orb, if you get lucky. But that was extremely hard to find, because you only find these guys one at a time, so... Ooh, boy. Got some major lag going on here. Oh yeah. Oh, you guys aren't going to stand a chance against this. Ice Country enemies here. You can get these with the axe or the sword. These little green things, but watch when you step on the switch, they're going to respawn, so... Yeah. I don't know why she didn't have that needle helm equipped. I wonder how long I had her on without that. Jeez. Step on this and it creates a platform over here, so switch over and whip across. Maybe if we hurry we can get to the first boss in here. There's like 3 bosses in here before you actually fight the final one, or the final few. And occasionally there's like multiple ways to go, but for the most part they all lead to the same place, so... I think there's a few dead ends, but to be honest, I actually don't really remember. I wish I could get one of these guys to drop the Spears Orb. That would be nice, because that's a good one to have. Spear's a great weapon. Even still, just the damage we're doing now, I mean, any amount of 9th level weapons that we could have would never compete damage-wise with this thing. And I know someone actually brought up an interesting point in my comments. It's not actually the 9th sword orb, it's actually the 8th orb. We got an amulet ring, cool. That's actually a rare piece of armor that drops in here. We'll give that to the girl since we gave the vampire cape to the sprite. And that goes from 90 to 95. But it doesn't seem like much, but again, these things come with bonuses to your other stats that might increase your magical power. Like probably if I cast Cure Water with her right now, it might actually do more than it normally would as far as healing. Oh, guess what? I'm over 600 HP. Didn't even notice. Yeah, but see, it's rarely enough that they drop a treasure chest, and then even when they do, half the time it's just going to contain the armor and not an orb. So I'm pretty sure you actually have to go down here, so I don't know what I was doing. But you might not notice that those whip things there, where you can whip across, and you might think that going left is the only way to go. Supposedly, these books, if you look closely enough, sometimes they have pictures of naked women in them, or something. That's what I've heard. I've never really looked for it, but well, we can switch back to the guy here, I guess. Might as well kill as many monsters as we can, pick up the experience here. Is that the Master Ninja? Let me find out real quick. Because the Master Ninja drops an orb too. No, that's the Dark Stalker, and that's what I thought. Master Ninja is actually a yellow, and they're extremely difficult. Well, let's see what he's got. The Master Ninja will drop the Boomerang's orb. Pretty much whatever orbs they drop will be consistent with whatever weapons or power they use against you. Like the Wolf Lords are mostly, you know, melee, like they hit you with their fist, so they drop the Gloves orb. And the Master Ninja throws boomerangs at you, so he drops the Boomerang's orb and that kind of thing. There's a monster later on, it's called the Terminator. It's a giant, well, it's not a giant, it's like the knights that you saw at the castle, but it's gold. And he drops the Whip's orb, which is not really consistent with his weapon, but then again, what enemy in this game actually uses a whip on you, right? So that looks a little glitchy when they split apart, but that always has, though, even on the console. Man, I can't believe I'm up to 8 minutes already. I wasn't stopping to fight these guys. I don't really, you know, I don't want to rush through this place or anything, because, you know, I did kind of rush on A Link to the Past, and I didn't have to, you know. Kind of wish now that I'd hung out a little bit and, you know, had some fun with it more than trying to just impress people like getting through it really fast or some shit, you know? Ooh. Alright, I need to watch what I'm doing here. Boy, I'm running the timer up through the roof. I believe the first boss we fight is Buffy, which is, strangely enough, a palette swap of the vampire. Maybe not even a palette swap, it might be like the exact same thing. It's weird because there's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, obviously, which that show didn't start until, well, I mean, Season 1 was like 1997 or 96, was it? And this game came out in 94, so... But I think there was a movie, actually, called Buffy the Vampire Slayer that came out in like 1992 or something. Anyway, the boss is just beyond this teleporter here. This is the Whimper, by the way. Whimper drops the Javelin's orb, so if you're looking for that, kill these guys. Like I said, you might have to... I mean, we haven't even picked one up yet, and I've already gained, what, 2 levels since I've been in here, so chances are you're going to be maxed out by the time you pick them all up, if you do. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. What I might do is get just up to the final boss, and then get them all before I fight him. But then it's kind of like, well, I don't know if I want to do that either, because then what's the point of getting all the weapons when you can't actually see me using them against monsters throughout the game? But still, you know, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and we'll save this boss for the next video. So, see you later.